Okay, and it's time for the good audio to start. And gonna sync that up. Sync it up now. Sync it up. Okay, back on track. Welcome back to another one of these unedited notes. I'm not going to do any edits. I'm not going to do too many cuts, or I'm not going to do any cuts. This is going to be me talking to you guys. And you guys get to see what I normally cut out of my videos. There's going to be a lot of ahs and oh boy, why did I do this? Anyway, getting into this, I reached out to Twitter, and if you're not following me on Twitter, this is one of my only real call outs to follow me on social media because I'm so good at that. Anyway, it's down below. I reached out to Twitter and I was genuinely curious because I've done a few of these in the past, but I've mainly been looking at like really, really big tracks like Close to the Edge versus Supper's Ready, or Passion Play versus Thick as a Brick, or The Final Cut versus Momentary Lapse of Reason. I wanted to do a little bit of a deeper dive, a little bit more of a proggy deep dive into two brilliant 20-minute plus tracks from prominent prog groups. That's a fun word to say, prominent prog groups. So I was looking at the song, not the album, the song. Which one was better? Tarkus or Lizard? So Tarkus from Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Lizard from King Crimson. I had 36 votes, which I was very, very pleased with. Most of the time I only get like 10. And 72.2% said that Tarkus from ELP was better than Lizard from King Crimson. I only got 27.8%. Excuse me. 27.8% on that. And I was a little surprised. I would have voted for Lizard myself. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk a little bit about that. Like, I can understand why people love Tarkus. I feel like between the two, Tarkus is much more of a cohesive song. I feel like there's a lot more meat to it. It's a great driving track, and it really helped put Emerson, Lake and Palmer into the mind's eye of what it was to be progressive rock. I mean, both came out around the same time, of like 1971 or so. And what I loved about Tarkus is that like, it's got that really fun drive that we have throughout it, or this big explosion of and yeah, the only thing though is like it is all over the place, and it is just a giant explosion of music. The thing that I love about Lizard is how it does have its own bombastic and like explosion. And I guess that's the word of the month this year is bombastic or bombastic. But I love how it starts off so small and so innocent and so like intimate. John Anderson being the lead singer at the beginning there. I love that do 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 na na da na da na da na na na. Like I don't know. I love how different Lizard sounds to anything else. And I think that midsection of the album, midsection of the track rather, holds one of the most beautiful moments in all of musical history with that clarinet. And that is sandwiching this big jazzy piece that just kind of goes off the rails, banana insane between a trumpet and piano work. And it's very impressionistic. It's very jazzy. It's very like off the walls crazy that I really, really enjoy on that. And yeah, I really love how insane it is. Now, I will admit that the weak point of Lizard is the second half, where it's just that da 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 da, and it's just that over and over and over and over and over again. And I don't really feel like there's a reason behind it. I don't feel like there's a really big ending or justification for it. It's just there, and most of the time, I usually genuinely turn off at that point, and I just stop paying attention. I just wait for the track to end. But like the first half of that track is so brilliant and so beautiful. I can't discredit that. But I will also admit Tarkus overall is a better song from start to finish because there are no lulls. There are no moments where I start to become disengaged. I guess it's like this, right? There's no point on Tarkus that reaches the same heights that Lizard does in terms of my enjoyment. Like the moments that I enjoy from Lizard, I love and I will always come back to. But there's no moments on Tarkus that I disconnect with and I'm as disinterested in as I am the second half of Lizard, which just makes me turn off completely. Because at least with Tarkus, I'm always engaged and I'm always finding something to really get myself into and really, really love. And so without talking myself into circles or beating a dead horse, I think I'm going to leave it there. So, I mean, overall, I still love Lizard more than I love Tarkus because, as I mentioned, I just love that. But I can also understand why more people believe and enjoy Tarkus more than Lizard. So, yeah. That's about it. That's all I got to say about Tarkus and Lizard. What did you guys think? Let's carry on that conversation by commenting down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are definitely the best. And until next time, notes out. I'm going to leave this running for a little bit so you guys can check out some other videos here. And if you want to subscribe over here, it might be over here. It might be over there. Who knows? That's it. I'm ending this now.